Good evening. Love, what a road I've traveled. Love, what a road I've traveled. Broadways and border towns, rest stops and breakdowns. Luggage and letters home, closed boxes, payphones. Love, I alone have come a long way to kiss you. You're a moving target. Thought I had missed you. And love, what a road I've traveled. Love, what a road I've traveled. Dumpsters and duty-frees, has-beens and wannabes, fence posts and freeways, antiques and ashtrays. Love, I am smoke, wafting in insubstantial, till you breathe deep, bring my world to a standstill. What a road I've traveled. Love, what a road I've traveled. Lifelines and longitudes, meanings misconstrued. Distances, daydreams, mileage and moonbeams. Love, I'm a compass, you a magnetic north, and all lines converge upon you. A beacon shining forth in love, what a road I've traveled. 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 This is a song from Prince Edward Island in Canada. About a time when they used to run these trains to bring guys from Prince Edward Island to work out in Saskatchewan and Alberta on the wheat harvest. Harvesting wheat. For your daily bread. Listen to the whistle of the train, pulling from the station to the land of the golden rain. When we return again, our friends will drink our health. This is no place place here where there is such cheer as the land of the golden bell. Oh, Molly dear, I greatly fear that soon I will be gone. I am going away on a harvest train to the far Saskatchewan, to reap the grain on a western plain where the buffalo used to roam. And I'll leave you alone in your island home, my dear Colleen Bawn. Oh, Molly dear, when night is near and I am far away, with a loving heart you'll do your part, for me you will pray. When the kids are fed they go to bed and you'll stand out on the lawn, you will heave a sigh for your absent boy in the far Saskatchewan. Molly dear, dry up your tears, I'll soon be home again. My pockets lined with the gold I'll find in the fields of the golden grain. Nevermore I'll go soar to the far Saskatchewan, or I'll leave you here, my Molly dear, in your little island home. And listen to the whistle of the train. We're pulling from the station and we're homeward bound again. And when we return again, our friends will drink our health. This is no place here where there is such cheer as the land of the golden bell. Land of the golden bell. This is another song actually from Western Canada about a rebellion that happened in Western Canada in the mid-1800s. It was an uprising of the Métis, of the mixed blood people. They rose up against the Canadian government to try and keep their land. They were led by a guy by the name of Louis Riel. And this song is sort of about that. And it's got a part you can sing on it. It's got a part you can sing on it. Excellent. And what you sing is Red River, red. Sing. Red River's rising, the Red River's rising. Corey's on the other side. Want to try that? Red River's rising, the Red River's rising. Corey's on the other side. Cut by burning trees, Corey's on the other side. Fine gray mare beneath me, but up to my knees, Corey's on the other side. rising, Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Corey's on the other side. Well, now Thomas Scott took the lead. We rode to Portage Town. Corey's on the other side. Métis riders on our tail, and soon they rode us down. Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Corey's on the other side. Now the clouds above the stockade wall are heavy with the snow. Corey's on the other side. The muffled drums beat out the time, and Thomas was laid low. Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Corey's on the other side. She's on the other side. Spanish ladies do. Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Red river's rising, the red river's rising, Corey's on the other side. Corey's on the other side. She's on the other side. Mr. Hugh Keelaghan off the mandolin. Mr. Oscar Lopez on guitar. So I have a new, brand new CD out, and recorded in Canada, of course, and but we could have released it in Canada first if we felt like it, but we felt that when we sort of looked at the tour schedule, we realized that the place that we first wanted to have it on sale, the place that we first wanted to have it available to the public, the place that we first wanted people to hear the music that was on it, was here in Tønder. And this is a song off the new CD. It was written by myself and a woman from Scotland named Karine Polward. And it's based on an old Scottish folk phrase. The folk phrase is, what's for you won't go by you, which means that you'll get what you deserve. I guess. And it goes like this. taking stock and I've been taking time. I've been thinking about the ones I left behind. One step for the future, another for the past. I've been steady walking, enjoying going nowhere fast. What's for you won't go by you if you just take it slow. Keep one eye on the sky and keep one on the road. About the ones that can't be here. Every drop I'm drinking seems to draw them near. One shot for my father, another for my son. One to keep the ghost at bay until the new day comes. What's for you won't go by you if you just take it slow. Keep one eye on the sky and keep one on the road. Walking this highway, I've searched high and low. Seems that I'll find something everywhere I go. One's the hand of friendship, one's the open door. One's the joy of never knowing what I'm headed for. What's for you won't go by you if you just take it slow. Keep one eye on the sky and keep one on the road. What's for you won't go by you if you just take it slow. One eye on the sky and keep one on the road. This next song is the title track on that CD. The CD is called House of Cards, and that's what this song is called. And surprise, it's got a part you can sing on it. Now you're catching on. That's good. You'd sing a house of cards and a pack of lies. A house of cards and a pack of lies. It's a song about sort of the current financial crisis. So spend up. Easy credit, no money down. That's the way built this town. On a banker's ledger we watched it rise. A house of cards and a pack of lies. A house of cards and a pack of lies. Rum by rum we raise the stakes. You bend the rules and the ladder breaks. All get wealthy, but would we ever get wise to the house of cards and the pack of lies? A house of cards and a pack of lies. You sold your plastic and took your ace, suits and ties, Joker's face. Now there's nowhere left to hide. A house of cards. times were easy, we did the deal. We placed our bets, and they spun the wheel. And we should have known that there was no prize but a house of cards and a pack of lies. A house of cards and a pack of lies. Smoke and mirrors, the bar could crash. We burnt it down to stone and ash. We lit the fires of our own demise in the house of cards and the pack of lies. The house of cards and the pack of lies. Bought that dream and we sold it on, but it ain't worth nothing now, the money's gone. And the only shelter that credit buys is a house of cards and a pack of lies. A house of cards and a pack of lies. I'm just basically going to stop telling you that the next song has a sing-along part, because just sing along with anything you want. Just feel free. Although this one has a great chorus. You can sing on it. You can sing on it. But just feel free for the rest of the night. We're not precious. The only thing we ask is that you sing the same song that we're singing. I kind of like this as a look, actually. Reminds me of when I had long hair. This is a song about a bridge in Paris. It's a bridge called the Mirabeau Bridge. And the guy that it's named after, Mirabeau, oddly enough, was at the time that he lived, he was reputed to be the ugliest man in France. And I kind of take a lot of comfort in the fact that the ugliest man in France got a bridge named after him. Makes me feel like there might be some hope for me somewhere along the line. The chorus to this one goes, I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. And there's a solo for you near the end of the song. You get to sing the chorus all by yourself. And it's also a waltz. Oh, that's sweet. So feel free to use the spacious waltz area up front here if you feel like waltzing. I went down to see the morning when the curtains all were drawn. The sidewalk cafe's empty and the laughing voices gone. And from some upstairs window in the cold and gray of dawn came the faded sound of somebody who played my song. And I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that made of nothing left to do but live among the shadow of the days I made it through, full of lies, false pretenses, that tomorrow would be new, and it was, 'cause just like a dream I discovered you, and I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. Take it away on the bass now, if you would, Keelaghan. Miracle Bridge is crowded. The ones who love the night. Sidewalk cafes empty. Spoke words in every language that cross the candlelight that shines like love in the eyes that I meet tonight. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. It's all yours now. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your name. I had a dream and I gave it a name. The name that I gave it was your beautifully sung. It's like listening to the chorus of angels. This next one is a story song. I come from out in Western Canada, a place called Calgary, out in Western Alberta, right up against the edge of the Rocky Mountains. And we used to go hiking a lot in the mountains when I had spare time. And when we were young, if you were brave, once you'd hiked everything you could on the Alberta side of the border, you crossed into the States, you went down to Montana to hike. And if you were really brave, you went to Montana without a gun. One of the places we used to hike was this place called Man Gulch. And you take a ferry up the Missouri River as far as the ranger station at a place called Merriweather. And you get off at Merriweather, hike up the first canyon, over the top of the ridge, down into the next canyon, and then up onto the top of the next ridge. And when you got to the top of that next ridge in a place called Man Gulch, you'd find these 13 crosses spread out across the top of the hill. And those 13 crosses are there to mark the place where 13 firefighters fell, fighting a forest fire in 1949. And they were members of this elite U.S. Forestry Service unit called the Smoke Jumpers. And I don't know if you've ever heard of smoke jumpers before, but what they do is when a fire starts out in a remote area, like Man Gulch, they load these guys onto a plane, they fly them up over the fire, they parachute out of the plane, hit the ground, dig a fire line, contain the fire until the ground crews can get in the next morning. And these guys were dropped into Man Gulch on this incredibly hot day in August 1949, and before they even had a chance to set shovel to earth to try and fight the fire blew out of control on them. And they had to make a long retreat up the canyon to try and get out of the way of the fire. When they broke out of the trees into the tall grass at the top, the guy who was the leader of this crew of smoke jumpers, his name was Wagner Dodge. He looked down the valley, he saw the fire coming up the valley towards him. The fire was coming up the valley at 17 miles an hour. It had a flame front 200 feet high, and he realized they weren't going to make it out of that valley alive unless he did something radical. And what he did was he invented a firefighting trick. It wasn't in the books at the time. Nobody had ever heard of it at the time, but he invented this trick. And he tried to get the crew to follow his orders. They mutinied. The crew ran. They died. He stayed. He lived. And he died 5 years after the fire. He died of Hodgkin's lymphoma. He died in a hospital bed in Missoula, Montana. And when he died, there was this cloud of suspicion hanging over him that it was his firefighting trick that actually killed the rest of the crew. Something that was proved false at a board of inquiry. But when Dodge died, like I said, this thing was still hanging over his head. And I got to thinking about this guy dying in a hospital bed in Missoula, Montana, with that on his mind, and that's where this song comes from. There's a bit at the end of the song you may feel like singing along with. My name is Dodge, but then you know that, 'cause it's written on the chart there at the foot end of the bed. They think I'm blind, or I can't read it. Well, I've read it every word, and every word it says is death. So confession, is that the reason that you came? Get it off my chest before I check out of the game. Since you mention it, well, there's 13 things I'll claim. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri water. August 49, West Montana. The hottest day on record, and the forest tinder dry. Lightning strikes in the mountains. I was crew chief at the jump base. I prepared those boys to fly. Pick the drop zone. C-47 comes in low. Feel a tap upon your leg that tells you go. And see the circle of that fire down below. Yeah, 15 of us dropped above the cold Missouri water. I gauged the fire, yeah, I'd seen bigger. So I ordered them to Side Hill and we'd fight it from below. We'd have our backs to that river. Yeah, we'd have it lit by morning, even if we took it slow. But the fire crowned and jumped the valley just ahead. There was no way down, headed for the ridge instead. Too big to fight it, we'd have to fight that slope instead. Flames one step behind above the cold Missouri water. The sky turned red, the smoke was boiling. 200 yards to safety, death was 50 yards behind. I don't know why, I just thought it. I struck a match to waist-high grass, running out of time. Tried to tell them, step into this fire I've set. We can't make it. This is the only chance you'll get. But they cursed me. I ran for the rocks above instead. And I lay face down and prayed above the cold misery water. That world reduced to ashes, there were none but two survived, and I stayed that night. And one day after, I carried bodies to the river, wondering how I'd stayed alive. 13 stations of the cross to mark their fall. I've had my say, and I'll confess to nothing more, and I'll join them now. Those that left me long before. 13 crosses high above the cold misery water. 13 crosses high above the cold misery shore. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Retune the guitar for this. You're all very quiet. I see a lot of bands have guys along to tune the guitars for them. We're not that kind of band. A, we can't afford it. B, we want to give you the pleasure. Because, you know, people tuning their instruments and stuff, you don't get that on CDs. You only get that at a live performance. Enjoyed it so far? Okay. It's a crow overhead, he knows where I'm heading, he's pointing straight and true. Casting my eye on that distant horizon, maybe I'm liking the view. I'm feeling your breath on the side of my head. Warmth from your body comes through. I feel you stirring, this dream is recurring. It always ends up next to you. It's a bright August moon you're looking at too, and it casts a light on your face. You as my beacon, this change of the season, all my troubles will be erased. I can't wait much longer, I've never been stronger. I know just what I'm gonna do. And I keep repeating, for you my heart's beating, it always ends up next to you. On a bus, on a train, in a downpour of rain, at the back of a swinging dance hall, in a crowd of 1,000, I feel your heart pounding, I find you in no time at all. When I see the tree on the hill, my first turn's at the mill, another one just past the store. As I drive up the lane, hear you call out my name, sweep you off your feet at the door. We met, then we parted, but I loved you wholehearted. We found a love that was true. And in spite of delay, my heart finds its way. It always ends up next to you. Next to you, next to you. Can you hear the shuffle of shoes? Old men in polyester suits, ties like regimental colors flying. Where they come from I don't know, I just watch them row upon row. Every single one of them is crying. They're marching along the older track, looking up ahead, never looking back, scared they'll catch the eye of some Medusa. Here they are now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and more, and many, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9. And here they come in a long, long line. Count a dozen, count a score. There might be 100 more. Can you hear the clatter of boots, kids in pants and khaki suits, ragged regimental colors flying? Swallowed whole by the cold steel rain, a little fresh blood for the serpent's vein. Every single look is petrifying. It's a short, sharp whistle call to attack, running up ahead, never coming back, caught right in the eye of some Medusa. Here they are now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and more, and many, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9. And here they come in a long, long line. Count a dozen, count a score. There might be 100 more. sidewalk clicking and the telephone's bawling and the clock's all ticking and the red ink spilling on the burning embers. Nobody cares and no one remembers names like footsteps chiseled in stone. Row upon row, row upon row, row upon row, row upon row. Here they are now, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and more and many and 6 and 7, 8 and 9. And here they come in a long, long line. Count a dozen, count a score. There might be 100 more. 100 more. 100 Oscar and Hugh don't always just play in my band. Sometimes we have this other thing we do called compadres, which is sort of like half of Oscar's music and half of my music all sort of stuck together into one sticky little ball. And this is a song off the last Compadres album that we did. It's a song called Buddy, Where You Been? And that's the part that you get to sing on it. You get to sing Buddy, Where You Been? And would you like to say anything about it, Mr. Lopez?
Yeah, I'd like to open my mouth for 1 second. Somebody says somewhere in a radio station that between James and myself, we make a very interesting man. Can you repeat that in Spanish? Between James and I, we make a very, very interesting man.
I think it's in how you say it. They said that between Oscar and I, we make one very interesting man.
Speaking of English.
It's all in the delivery.
It's my turn now to tune this guitar. I am ready.
I am close. you've been. I've been to depths you cannot fathom. Buddy, where you've been. I've soared to heights sublime. Buddy, where you've been. I've been where earth and sky are married. Buddy, where you've been out of luck, out of time. Buddy, where you've been.
He estado aquí y en todas partes.
Buddy, where you've been.
De sur a norte, de este a oeste.
Buddy, where you've been.
En las puertas del infierno.
Buddy, where you've been.
Buscando a los perdidos.
Buddy, where you've been.
Estuve en la isla negra.
Buddy, where you've been.
En busca de aventura.
Buddy, where you've been.
Adelante, adelante sin parar.
Buddy, where you've been. Johannesburg and Santiago. Buddy, where you've been. Manila and Berlin. Buddy, where you've been. Wherever people march for freedom. Buddy, where you've been. Where people take control. People take control. I'm going to do you another one off the new CD, and then we'll play another couple, and then, like a wisp of smoke, we're gone. This is a song I wrote about I was playing in Northern Ireland. My father was from County Monaghan in Ireland, and I used to go over regularly, still do go over regularly to visit the family, even though, Dad's passed on. And I was playing one night in Portadown in Northern Ireland, and as often happens, you get taken back to a pub after you play, and went to this beautiful little pub in Portadown called McConville's. And every pub in Northern Ireland, they will tell you that the wood in the bar, that the wood that the bar is made from is the same wood that they made the bar on the Titanic from. Because the Titanic was built at the Harland and Wolff shipyards in Belfast. And but this bar, I believe it, because it's an old school pub. There's nothing fancy about it. And they even still, it's so original that they still light it by gaslight. They still have gas lights along the side, the little snugs, little booths you can go into where you can close the door to meet with your business partners or your business partners' wives. When you need another drink, you pull this little tab, a little sign goes up, and the barkeep brings you the drink. And they used to brew their own ale and porter on site. And they stopped doing that a long time ago, but they still do brew their own whiskey, McConville's. And it's great whiskey, and what makes it taste even sweeter is the fact that you cannot buy a bottle of it. The only place you can drink the whiskey is in the bar. They have never ever sold a bottle that gets taken out of the bar. The bartender Eamon was telling me one time that a Yank was in the bar a big Texan guy with a hat and everything. And he wanted a bottle of this whiskey, and he wrote out a check. He signed it, and he didn't put an amount in. He says, write in whatever you want, $1,000, $10,000, $1 million, I don't care, I can pay it. I want a bottle of the whiskey. They said, no, whiskey doesn't leave the bar, except once. And that's what this song's about. I work down at McConville's. That's the pub behind the square. If ever you're in Portadown, anyone can point you there. We have lagers, ales, and porters, but the thing that brings them in is the whiskey that McConville brews. That's where this all begins. In all the years I've worked there, and for 50 years before, not a bottle of the sweet stuff ever walked outside the door. McConville laid the rule down, and it was honored till today. You can drink your fill while at the bar, but the bottle has to stay. 6 or 7 years ago, when young Jimmy first came by, he was looking for a local. We were the third place that he tried. And he looked around, no ferns, no telly blaring from the bar. And once he tried the whiskey, Jimmy never strayed too far. He'd come in after dinner for an hour, maybe more. He'd play some cards and talk and joke, 'cause that's what a local's for. Before he'd leave most nights, because the bottles had to stay, he'd ask me for a whiskey just to see him on his way. Three days ago his mate came in. He said Jimmy took a fall from a roof that he was working on. He had no chance at all. And today after the funeral, after burying young Jim, they came here to his second home. The mourners crowded in. Then I did a thing I never thought I'd do till it was done. I took a bottle from the shelf, I held it up for everyone. I said rules are made for breaking. Tonight the whiskey leaves the bar. An auction for the family will give me 50 pounds to start. At 500 pounds the bidding stopped. No, you couldn't hear a sound but for the roar as Jimmy's mates stepped up and laid their pay packs down. And I can't believe I did it. I never thought I'd see the day that I'd hand someone the bottle and then watch it walk away. As I was headed home tonight, I passed the graveyard by. I swear that I heard singing and silhouetted on the sky were Jimmy's friends, they were pouring something on his grave. Little offering for young Jim, just to help him on his way. And I worked in at McConnell's. That's the pub behind the square. If ever you're in Portadown, anyone can point you there. If you'll indulge us, we'll play 2 more for you. We'll play 5 more for you. We'll play 2 more for you, because there's great music coming up. And I'm honored that I get to play with 2 of the finest musicians I think that Canada has in the basic And I would very much like for you to hear one of Oscar's instrumental pieces. Would you be up for that? This is a song or an instrumental in Spanish. It's called Costa a Costa. In English, it's Coast to Coast. In Danish, it's... I'd have said it myself, but I'd have mispronounced it and you'd have laughed at me. a spectacular time this weekend. We have one more thing to do tomorrow, I think, but man, you people know how to put on a festival. And we're going to leave you with this one, which is another song from the Compadres repertoire. This is a song that when Oscar and I were searching for material that we could do together, you know, as the Compadres thing, we wanted to unite his Latin heritage and my Celtic heritage, and we came up with a form of music we call Celtino. And this song originally started as an Irish traditional tune called Follow Me Up to Carlo, and is now known as Follow Me Up There, Carlos. And we figured out how to blend the two musical styles, but we've never ever been able to figure out how to dance to it. Because when Irish people dance, it's this sort of thing. It's like... The upper half of the body never moves. It's just the legs going like this. And then when Latin people dance, so we've always said if you could blend the two dance styles, we'll gladly pay for your chiropractor. So this is a tune called Follow Me Up There, Carlos. Again, thank you so much for coming. Big hand, please, for Mr. Hugh McMillan. Mr. Oscar Lopez. See you next time. Rude and o'er the old disgrace, the Black Fitzwilliam stormed your place and drove you to the burren. Grace and victory was sure. Soon the fire burned he secure until he met at Glenmalure with fearful Hugh over him. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fearful do and fearful dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, fallen is your Starlow. Up with halberd, up with sword on, we'll go for by the Lord. Fear, but Hugh is given the word, follow me up to Carlo. See the swords of Ballymal, they're flashing o'er the English vales, see all the children of the Gael, beneath old Berwick's banners, booster of a fighting stock. Would you let a Saxon cock crow out upon an Irish rock, fly up and teach him manners? Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fearful do and fearful dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, fallen is your Starlow. Up with halberd, up with sword on, we'll go for by the Lord. Fear, but Hugh is given the word, follow me up to Carlo. There flows a stream of Saxon gore, great as Rory O'Gamore, and sudden the loons like Hades, white as sick, grey as fled. Now from Black Fitzwilliam's head we'll send it over, a driven red to Queen Miser and her ladies. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fearful do and fearful dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, fallen is your Starlow. Up with halberds, up with sword on, we'll go for by the Lord. Fear, but Hugh has given the word, follow me up to Carlo. Again, thank you so much for coming. The sound crews here at Tønder are the best in the world. Torben live. Spectacular. And just everybody who puts this festival together, all the volunteers. I don't know if you people know how famous this festival is around the world. But musicians everywhere try like hell to get here. And whenever we tell people that we're lucky enough to be coming here, there are other musicians, there's just a look of envy and jealousy in their eyes. And that is because of the hospitality that this town lays on. It is because of the hospitality of the organizers of this festival. It's because of the way it runs like clockwork. It's because of all the work that's been done over 35 years. And this festival is a jewel, known worldwide, and you should know that, and you should appreciate that. And congratulate yourselves on having such a And we'll leave you with this one. It's a love song. It's one of my dad's favorite tunes. We'll leave you with it tonight. Again, thank you so much. A round of applause for you, please, for Mr. Hugh McMillan. Mr. Lopez. Spanish is the loving tongue, light as music, soft as spring. Was the girl I learned it from, living down Norway. No, I don't seem much like a lover, still I hear her soft words over. Even when I'm all alone, mi amor, mi corazón. On the nights I would ride, she would listen for my spurs. Throw the big door open wide, flash those laughing eyes of hers. And how the hours would be flying, all too soon I'd hear her crying in that little sorry tone. Mi amor, mi corazón. Haven't seen her since that night. I can't cross the line, you know. She was Max, and I was white. Like as not, it's better so. But still, sometimes I kind of miss her. Since that last fond night I kissed her, won her heart but lost my own. Adios, corazon. Won her heart but lost my own. Adios,